Yo, what's up? Kilebu from Maglazana Tech, digital tech media platform covering all things tech. So join us today for day 2 of the Techno Entrepreneurship Hackathon in partnership with Geek Culture and the College of Business and Economics. So the aim of the hackathon is to shape smart working within CBE. So today we'll be checking out the objectives and innovative solutions that the participants have come up with since we last spoken to them yesterday. So join us as we chat to them.
I'm Caleb from Hackathon. We're trying to solve like the automation system based on the postgrad department because they're struggling. Most of these people in admin really have to manually put the information. But if they have an automated system where everything is done for them and the dean doesn't need to collect like the physical file, he can just literally do things from his laptop and continue with his day in a life, you see. So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to facilitate things in that department. So yeah.
Yeah, I got like 3 hours of sleep, But I'm out here with my team, the search history, and yeah, everything is just coming together, slowly but surely. So yeah.
Here's a funny one, hey. Most people have problems with the back end. Our back end is working, but the it's coloring in, but not how we want it to. An engine of a Lamborghini in a body of a Tez. The functionality is good, but the outside is bad.
It's coming.
It's coming though. Trust the process.
Hi guys, my name is Ikaneng and I'm part of the IS Baddies. Today's day 2 of the hackathon. I think we're all surviving on like low levels of sleep. I myself have only slept for 30 minutes and I can't seem to fall asleep because everything is just hectic. And I think the biggest challenge has been like trying to make everything work together. And our solution is to help lecturers lodge complaints about maintenance so that it's easily attended to and then lectures can continue. Yeah. We thought just having knowledge on HTML would be enough, but we found ourselves having to know JavaScript and CSS, and it's just a lot of work because now we're trying to learn everything in a short while to make it work and just have something. Because we're also first years, so it's a bit hectic. Everyone else knows what they're doing, and we just hear like what's going on. But yeah, I believe in us.
Yeah, ethical clearance applications. So basically, you get a form. Maybe you're a student. You wanna apply for the clearance. You apply for it, and then you submit it, and then it goes straight to the supervisor. And then from the supervisor, it has to be escalated up to the HOD, and the HOD has to sign it, and then, yeah, that's it. So it's simply that on the surface, but once you get into like implementing the system, then that's when now we bring in different sectors of the code on how we break it down from back end to front end. So right now we were a little bit stumbling with the front end because most of us here don't have the experience with the front end. So basically, you are looking at the mathematical specialists, so it's not like we have that experience.
Yeah, you always have to have a hand. You have to always be in contact, physical contact with the prize. Yeah, our team name is Game Double X. The challenges have been having to come up with a solution on its own because it's a new environment that we're being exposed to. We haven't been to something of this kind, of this nature. But then we never back down. By fire, by force. So basically the problem that we chose is about short learning courses and having a long process. Having to go through a long application process like people are applying for like a degree or diploma. So we want to minimize, like imagine if you're applying for a program of 4 weeks, a short program of 4 weeks, and then you have to go through a long process as if like you're applying for a degree or something of that nature. So what we are trying to do is to minimize the long and to make it short. So you're basically dealing with that long one. Out of that long one, we are looking at the things that are not important to be there so that we can remove them and come up with a short one that would be easy and quick. And also we have picked up the thing that it's a long process for the application, for the applicant to get feedback in terms of the application. So you tend to wonder how can something be a short course and then you have to wait so much. So it didn't make sense. So that's what we're working around. We're just working around making it a short and simple one because it's also time consuming for the institution when they have to go and review all the application. Yeah. So that's what we're basically trying to do.
Have you guys had an inch of sleep so far?
You never sleep. The moment you sleep, you're giving the opposition an opportunity to grab the prize from your hand. So you never give the opponent the opportunity to grab the prize.
We are solving a solution under postgrad, but it can be versatile and flexible, that it can be adopted into other categories or other departments within the UJ. And then this is like my first overnight stay, it's my first hackathon, so I am tired. Yeah, well, my brain is on shutdowns, like ESCOM's thing, 6 load shedding, but we've pushed. They struggled to sleep. Some didn't even take naps or anything. You understand? So they had to go freshen up at home. And then it was the only challenge that we really experienced was the front and back not communicating. Anyway, and then we got help for that, and then as well as suggestions, because along the process, how we interpreted the problem statement, and we'd already begun with prototyping and testing, only to find out that there's something different within the very same problem statement that can be derived. So the design thinking guest lecturer kind of made us gave us put certain things in perspective, and that encouragement to say it's okay to fail.
And I like that you guys, are comfortable with failing early and quickly, so that you can quickly pivot if you needed to.
Well, I feel like it's on the spot thinking, and we're not really used to that. Some of us can't deal with pressure like that. And so you have to be on your feet. You need to keep it moving. If it's not working, throw it away.
Our solution is basically removing the traditional way of filling in documents within UJ. So we have faced a lot of challenges, Too much. That's what kept us awake all night, we haven't slept until now. But yeah, we found a better way to solve it now, and with the interactive systems. So yeah, we'll be using Adobe XD, which is experience design, which allows you to give the user an interface to see the app through.
Yeah, and just to add on what he's saying, in terms of the challenges, since we are first years, so there's a lot of things that we've learned. I mean, we knew nothing about web design when we came here. We literally had to learn that thing the whole night, trying to figure out the best way in which we can actually showcase the solution.
The problem that we are trying to solve is the application and claims form in the admin category for temporary employees, so basically tutors. So we've come up with an HTML website, and which we have made look better with CSS, and using HTML, a user, so students, can basically apply on this HTML site. So it looks very, very similar to Ulink. So there's this level of familiarity. So they can view their status, they can view the whole process of the application being under review, and basically. So we have been struggling to get sleep. We are running on literally 2 or 3 hours of sleep, but we're pushing because we want to get the solution done, and we're having fun in the process. We're really challenging ourselves, and I think it's something fun. Apart from the whole prizes, it's something that we're gaining experience from.
It's day 2. We've met the teams. They've told us the innovative solutions and how they plan to hack away at them. They're confident. Sleep levels have been low, but the energy is up at least. I've met a couple of teams. They've told us about their solutions. They've told us about their objectives and basically what the challenges have been in day 2. Basically, now war rooms are going to start, and basically we'll get a glimpse of that. So stay tuned as we wrap up day 2 away.